Claudiecooks bring sunshine into your life with some lovely food and Caribbean spices, spices. Claudiecooks.
Hey guys, welcome back to another cooking video with your one and only Claudiecooks in the kitchen. The weather is getting a bit more cooler and we're craving some comfort food. So today on the menu, we are cooking some beef pumpkin soup. Check out all of these ingredients, people. We've got some beef in here. All of the ingredients used in this recipe will be listed in the description box below. So what are we waiting for, foodies? Let's cook with Claudiecooks! Woohoo! Okay, I've got about 4 pints of water in this pot here, and I've got the fire on. And into the pot, we're going to put some soup meat. Right, I've seasoned mine. You don't have to season yours. And basically what I've just put on there is brisket seasoning and some onion and garlic granules. And that's all. But you don't have to do that step. And I've got a good ratio of bone and meat because my family don't like the bones. But I love the bones because it gives a lot of flavor. So we're gonna pop that all in. And I'm using about 1.5 kilos of meat here. But don't forget, a lot of it there has got bone on it. So that's where the weight is coming from. And to the pot here, we've got a mixture of chopped onion, garlic, ginger, and just a little piece of spring onion, thyme, and some bay leaf. In it goes. And also we've got some whole pimento in there as well. This is what we're talking about. So, you know, we're just building on this flavor and we're going to bring this pot to boiling. And once it's boiling, cover it, reduce the heat and cook it from between 45 to 50 minutes because we're trying to tenderize the meat before we start adding any other ingredients in there. So I'm going to put a lid on this and I will see you once the 45 or 50 minutes is done. Okay, so this is 50 minutes of cooking. So we're going in with some diced pumpkin, some carrot, and some chocho. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, it's giving. We're going to give this another 45 minutes. So I'll see you then. Okay, this is 45 minutes. Right, and the meat is really tender already. I'll show that. But look at that. It's really soft. It's breaking apart. And now we are going to add some provision. I've got some yellow yam, some Dasheen, and some Coco. In with the yellow yam, some Coco, some Dasheen. Let's give that a mix. Look how beautiful our soup is looking. And the kitchen is smelling heavenly. It's gorgeous. We're going in with some sweet corn as well and some potato, what Jamaican call Irish potato. But here in the UK, just call it potato. And I'm going to let that cook off for about 15 minutes and then we're going to come and start adding our dumpling. Okay, let's make the dumplings. Just going to pour some water in. I'm using 1.5 cups of flour in here. We're just going to try and bring the dough together. Then we're going to go in with our hands. Okay, I've just got a little bit more water. And I'm just going to pour a little bit more on my hand. Just continue to knead. But when you're making dumplings for soup, you know, you can have the dough a lot, you know, tighter than you would if you're making fried dumpling, because you want the fried dumpling to be nice and fluffy inside so you don't over knead it. But with this one, you can, because I like a nice tight dumpling so I can work out my mouth when I'm chewing it. Right, look at this. Look at that. It's really nice. Kneading is done, so we're just going to set this aside until we're ready to add them to the soup. Okay, 15 minutes. Let's add some dumplings. Just pinch off a bit of the dough. Just rolling these into nice little balls. Perfect size. Let's make some pinnes. Tiny little dumplings like that, right? Always have to have them in our soup, aside from round ones, but in all Jamaican soups. We love these. Let's give this a little stir. We're gonna go in with some soup mix. I'm using pumpkin and I'm using the Coco flavored one as well. I love the combination of these. I'm gonna go in with about that much, and that's also gonna help with the pumpkin flavor as well, because we've got pumpkin in this mixture. And in we go with our pumpkin mix. Look at that. We're talking about flavor, people. Look, just going to stir that in. So every last bit of food in this pot get a nice hit of flavor. I'm telling you, no Jamaican household would be household without having this in there. Never. We're gonna chuck some whole pimentos in there as well, bringing up the flavor profile even more, and in with a splash of liquid Maggi, just a splash. We're going in with some all-purpose seasoning. We're gonna season it up with our Maggi all-purpose seasoning. You know, you just use as much or as little as you like. It's your soup, so do what makes you feel happy. Now for some salt and black pepper. This is our black pepper. And now for some salt. Grab a spoon and let's see what's going down here. Oh, that's tasting fire already. And we haven't even finished. Look, people, look at the size of that. Size matter. Seriously, look at that. In with some Scotch bonnet pepper. In with some thyme. Let's flavor it up with thyme. Now let's go in with some spring onions, scallion, green onion, whatever you call it, wherever in the world you're from. Just going to bruise it up to release all the magnificent flavor from it. In we go. I found a few of these in my fridge, and yes, in we go. That's the beauty about soup. You can chuck in whatever veggies and whatever flavors you want into the pot. And now we're going to cover that and let it cook for 15 minutes. See you in a while. Look at that. How rich and nourishing and comforting is this? And whilst I was checking in on my soup, I also add some more black pepper to it when I tasted it. And I also added some Maggi stock cubes to it, about 1.5 stock cube. And then I just add a bit of lime juice just for brightness and freshness to this soup. And I am telling you, this is tasting amazing, really amazing. I can't wait to dive in. Oh my goodness. Right, we're gonna turn the fire off now. Fire going off. And I'm just going to leave that, let it cool down a bit, and then I will plate up. Time to plate up. Bit of Dasheen. And some yellow yam. Sweet corn. A bit of the Coco in there as well. There you have it, guys, my pumpkin beef soup. Flavors from the Caribbean. Look at that. Real hug right there. If you like this recipe, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share with your friends and family. And let me know what you think of this and what other soup would you like to see me cook. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's taste this soup. Look at that. How rich is that soup? Let's dive in. Oh my goodness. Let's try some of the meat, because that soup is hitting all of the right notes that you need in a bowl of soup, and that meat is so tender. I really wish you could taste it, and that's why you should make it, because it tastes absolutely amazing. It's delicious. All I can say, you won't be disappointed, but please try it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Claudiecooks, bring sunshine into your life with some lovely food and Caribbean spices. Claudiecooks, bring sunshine into your life with some lovely food and Caribbean